Welcome to Art of Cyber, your go-to source for cybersecurity and compliance explained simply. Today we are diving into one of the most important documents in ISO 27001 compliance, the Statement of Applicability or SOA. So let's first conceptually understand what is SOA. So we carry out our initial risk assessment, and based on the results of this risk assessment, we choose controls from Annexure A of ISO 27001 to be implemented. These controls then go as a list in the statement of applicability, mentioning that these controls are applicable on the organization. So you can visualize this as a bridge between your information security risks and the security controls that you have chosen to implement. Now, in 2022 version of ISO 27001, there are 93 controls which are grouped into 4 themes. The SOA lists each of these and answers 3 questions. The first one is the control applicable on the organization? Second is the control implemented by the organization? And then third is, why was it included or excluded from the scope? Now, for each control, you justify your decision whether you have adopted it or not based on your risk environment, legal requirements, and the business needs. So let's take a closer look at some of the examples. So the first one that we are taking is of A.8.30, which is for the outsourced development. The control says the organization shall direct, monitor, and review the activities related to outsourced system development. In this case, we are marking this as not applicable. The control owner is the ICT or the infrastructure team, and the implementation status is not implemented. And we have also supplemented it with the justification for exclusion, mentioning that there is no outsourced development in the company, hence the control is marked as excluded from the applicability list. The second example that we have is of A.7.1, which is a physical security perimeter, wherein the security perimeter shall be defined and used to protect areas that contain information and other associated assets. This we are marking it as partially applicable. The ownership is with the facility team, and the status we are saying is as implemented. Now, while it is partially applicable, the rationale given for the exclusion or partial inclusion is that the company works out of a leased building where majority of the physical security controls are being owned by the building owner, and we do not have a direct access or control on those implemented controls. The third is A.6.1, which is a screening control, which having an objective of the background verification checks to be done for all the candidates before they join the organization and they start to operate on the sensitive information as well. Applicability, we are marking it as applicable. The control ownership is with the human resource, and we are saying it is implemented. Why we are saying it as implemented and why we have included this, because the BGV process or the background verification process is required to ensure that the customer data is handled in an appropriate way, and those who are handling it have a criminal background checks being done so that the information can be protected from the internal theft. So these are some of the examples that we have taken a look at. A tip for you, the SOA must be aligned with your risk treatment plan and should be updated regularly as risk, regulation, and business change occurs. Now, in short, the SOA isn't just a checklist, it's a live document that shows auditors and stakeholders how your organization manages information security risks through carefully chosen controls. You found this helpful? Give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more ISO 27001 and cybersecurity tips.